One.
大家好，我叫傅文安。今天我想介绍第14课，生日晚会。首先我们看，这个生日晚会在高小英家，在 means at，高小英 is a character, it's actually her. And then we also know that 家 means house. So 高小英说了王鹏、李友快进来。王鹏 is a name and so is Leo. 快进来 means quickly come in. 快 means fast. 进 means to enter and 来 means to come. So like quickly enter. And then Leo responds by saying 小英祝你生日快乐。这是送给你的生日礼物。So let's break this down. First, she addresses Xiaoying, and then she says, 祝你生日快乐. So what this actually means is we can split this up into two parts. 生日快乐 means happy birthday, and then 祝你 would be like to you. So 祝 would be like to, and then 你 is you. Then 生日 means birthday, 快乐 is like happy. And then she says, 这是送给你的生日礼物. So, 这是 means this, like this is. 送给你 means like to give to you. 的生日礼物. So, 生日礼物 means birthday. As we know, 生日 means birthday. We learned that from the top part. And then 礼物 would be like present. Then Xiaoying responds by saying, 谢谢, which means thank you. And then she opens the gift and says, 太好了, 太好了. And that means like too good. Then she says, 我一直想买这本书，带这么多东西，你们太客气了。So we can see first she says thank you in response to what they've given her, and then she opens the gift and she says, wow, this is too good. And then she says, 我一直. And what's interesting here is her use of the word each, or the words 一直, which we learned in the directions unit mean continuously. But in this case, it means like for a while now. Because in the context she uses it, she says, 我一直想买这本书. So what she's saying is, for a while now, 我 means I, and then 想 means like would like to, 买 means to buy, 这本书 means this, and then 版 is a measure word for 书, which means books. So she's saying, for a while now, I've wanted to buy this book. Then she says, and this is a new vocabulary word, 带. 带 means to bring, and she says, 带这么多东西，你们太客气了。带这么多 means 这么 would be like this, 多 would be many. So to bring this many 东西 means things. 你们 is you guys, and then 太客气了 means are like too polite. So the interesting thing about 太, this is a grammar thing. 太 can be used as a descriptor for like many different adjectives. Like in this case, it's 太客气了. 客气 means polite, but it can also be applied to other adjectives like 太高 would be too tall, 太小 would be like too small. And then 小红 enters. She's a new character, and she says, 哥哥 Leo 你们来了. So the interesting thing about this is that oftentimes in Chinese culture, they'll have like they'll state the obvious. Like she says, 哥哥, which means older brother, and Leo. So she's just addressing Wang Peng, her older brother, and Leo. And then she says, 你们来了. And so basically what this means is like she's just saying, oh, Wang Peng, Leo, you guys came. and she's just kind of acknowledging the fact that they were there. And then Leo responds by saying, 哎，萧红，你怎么样? So the I that's used here is kind of just like an exclamatory particle. So she's just being like, oh, like how in English, if someone you haven't seen for a while comes up to you and says hello, you'd be like, oh, hello, how are you doing? This is just kind of the same usage with the word I. When she says Xiaohong, she addresses Wang Peng's little sister, and then she says 你怎么样? Ni means you, 怎么样 means like how are you doing? It's like how are you doing? Then Xiaohong says 我很好，每天都在学英文. And so she says 我很好, which just means like I'm very good. 好 means good, 很 is very, and we know that 我 means I. Then she says 每天都在学英文. So 每天 means every day. 都 would be like both, or in this case it's all. And then she says 在学英文. And the interesting thing about 在 right here is usually it would be used to describe a place. Like 我在家里 would be like I'm at home. But in this case it's used to describe an activity that she does. It's like she says 我每天都在学英文, which means like every day she is studying English. So instead of a place, it's kind of describing an activity. Let's just move on further down. One second, just give me a minute to erase all of that. And now we can go down, and then we can see that Wang Peng then addresses Xiaohong, and he says, 你每天练习英文练习多长时间? So first we can see that he addresses his little sister. He says 小红. Then he says 你每天, there's that word again, 每天, which means every day. 练习英文练习多长时间? So a couple of similar words here from the previous sentences. We see 多 means like many, and then 练习 here actually means practice, and then 英文 we saw earlier, it means English. So he's saying 小红你每天练习英文. That part means you every day practice English. Then he says 练习多长时间? So basically what he's asking her is 多长时间 would mean like how much time. 多 usually means many, in this case it means like much. So he's asking, excuse me, 多长时间? 时间 means time. 多长 would be like how much time. And then so he's asking her like how much time do you spend practicing English every day? And then Xiaohong responds by saying 三个. Then Xiaohong, Wang Peng's little sister, she replies by saying 三个半钟头. So 三个半, we've studied this before. A new vocabulary word, however, is 钟头, and that just means hour. So 三个半, we know means 3.5. San is 3, and then ban is half. Ge is just kind of a particle. Then she says 还看两个钟头的英文电视. So once again we see that word 钟头, which once again means hour. And then she says 还看两个again means 2. The 英文电视, 英文 means English, 电视 is television, so she's saying English television. And so she's just saying she spends 3.5 hours studying English. And then she says she also, 还 means also, and then kan means watch, so she also watches